Okay, so I have this twin bush lift. It's about 6 months old. Went to use it today. Nothing happens with the up button. You see it's on. The down button's working. This is obviously out. So I contacted the company, Twin Busch, and they said to open this cover and that there are some circuit breakers in here. And they all seem good. Let's try it again. Still nothing. What else could it be? All the connections appear tight. Oh, and the switch. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into this more. Okay, so I am going to test to make sure that the on or the up switch is making a connection whenever I press the button. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to put my meter on one side and the other side on the impedance setting. Okay, that's making a connection. Okay, so A is working whenever I send it up. B is on all the time. When I push it up, it breaks the connection. Okay, so this is went through the troubleshooting that Dan at Twin Busch sent me, and I tested all the connections on that. I checked all the loose, or I made sure that was working. You saw in the video. I checked all the connections. I did find one loose one on the emergency stop button. I retightened that. Still not working. So he said last thing to do is check this. This is the contactor. This is the plate to get it off. So you have to push it up and then lift this side because there's a little keeper in there, and then it slides off. Now he said to try to push that in. I got a screwdriver. I'm sure I could touch it, but I'm not gonna. And it goes up. So I am thinking, I don't know why, this is just my thought. I think this is bad. I think this is the relay that operates this contactor. I'm not sure. I'm gonna email him back and then get his opinion on it. I feel like that's the issue right there. And if it is, it's not a big deal, but you know, this thing's 5 months old. It shouldn't be blown out yet. So I'll let you know the conclusion and what fixes it. Okay, so it came out today, and this is what we have. Up and down. I don't know why it would start working, but Dan at Twin Busch has been in contact with me back and forth. He's really given me a lot of pointers to look at, and he said if it's not working, the most likely thing would be the up limit switch, which I don't know. Let's see where it's at. That's I don't know if that's a limit switch or not. Oh, now this was stuck in here, and I honestly wonder if that was why. No, it couldn't be. Oh, maybe it could be. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I don't think that this was jammed up in here like this. But right now, really, that's all that makes sense. So that's the up limit switch, and I'm guessing that's the down limit switch, that when it gets all the way to the end there, that gets pushed up or something. I don't know. Or that lets this solenoid know when it's got to lift it up. Not positive, but it is working. And there's a chance it had something to do with this. I honestly thought that the issue was going to be this relay right here that sends, I believe it sends power whenever you push the switch in. Whenever you push the switch in, I believe it sends power to the contactor. Not positive. I hope this video helps you. Dan at Twin Busch. It's pretty. He's got a lot of answers if you're having problems. So contact him. His number. He's in the sales department. Thanks for watching. Sorry if this video didn't help you, but check your limit switches and check the things I showed, and then that'll get you started. That'll get you a good. He also said sometimes if these things are outside, there's problems. If they're kept outside, if it's in the moisture, like, and then also if the temperature is cold, which would make sense because the fluid is thicker, it's harder to push. But I didn't have any problems with it over the winter. So I sent Dan a video of how I had it wired, and my first YouTube video of this lift, and how the problems I had with it, with not having enough electricity over there to supply this to lift my car up. And he said the 20 amp might be, or the 20 amp electromagnetic breaker may be the way to go to make sure that I'm getting a full voltage, because that might be an issue too. But it lifts my wife's Explorer and this Explorer and everything else. Now I still might look into that to replace the 15 amp breaker with. Honestly can't believe that was it, so I'm going to show you that was it. Right now the switch is nothing there, goes up and down no problem. We are going to trick the switch into thinking it's up, and the exact same symptoms. Won't do anything. It'll go down though. So that was definitely it. If your up button doesn't work, check the limit switches. That's the first thing I would do right off the bat. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm going to add a list of the troubleshooting that Dan sent to me, so you can knock that out before you actually contact him if you're having a problem. And hopefully it helps.